I'm excited to tell you guys that I do have a different type of show going on this week. This week it's going to be more, because usually you guys know I do an interview type of show, but this week it's going to be an interaction between me and my mentee, who was actually on my show in the beginning of the semester talking about his experience and going to a HBCU versus a PWI. So we're going to get into a little bit of a battle of the sexes type of thing, and we're going to kind of, discuss our views and, on different things. So make sure, all your friends are listening, and this should be a fun show.
Yikes, that's kind of deep. I would say these days it's really hard to tell. I feel like it's an equal thing because, you have some females that's out here doing what they want to do. You got males doing what they want to do. But I feel like if you was to ask me this like a year or two ago, I would definitely say males.
I don't really know. I feel like that's like a hard question to kind of answer because at one point I would have said men too, but now I feel like it's just so many different forms of cheating. I think like in the last couple of years people have kind of realized that cheating isn't just like physical and it's like emotional too. So like, you sliding into somebody's DMs or, flirting with them, like to some people that is kind of a form of cheating. So I don't really know. I can't really say men or women. I feel like it's like, I don't know.
It's hard. It really is hard.
That is hard. Have you ever had a situation that you...
I would say, honestly, I have cheated on somebody, and I have gotten cheated on.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Me too.
Men. I don't care what nobody says. Men get over breakups faster.
No.
Definitely men.
No. Okay, that's where we disagree. I definitely do not think men get over breakups faster. I think women do. I think women have a harder time dealing with the breakups, but I think essentially men have a harder time getting over breakups because they don't take the time to heal from them. First off, men are more likely to go and just find another girl immediately or fast or whatever and not deal with their emotions, one. Then you often don't have men who you can talk to, male friends that you can talk to without them calling you out or whatever. Men typically don't have that close friend that they can be like, you know what, I'm really in this place, I'm hurt, I'm vulnerable, whatever. Also, because of gender norms, men are not typically allowed to be vulnerable. So, I say all that to say, I think that women handle breakups worse, but I do think that, they take them harder, but I do think that men take longer to heal from them because they don't heal from them. And I'm just going to throw my little tidbit in here because I do a lot of research. It's scientifically proven that men who get divorced are more likely to die sooner than men who do not.
That's anything.
So, I know I asked you the question, but you're wrong.
No,
you're wrong.
No.
You are so wrong. No. So why do you think that, like, I'm confused. Why do you think that men get over breakups faster?
Because we do,
But I need an explanation.
All right, I'm trying to say this without sounding like a dog, but you know what I tell you all the time.
Say it. What you say, to get under somebody.
The quickest way to get over somebody is to get right under somebody. That is the quickest.
But how many times have you quote unquote got under somebody and it worked out in your favor to the point where you're not over, or you're completely over an ex?
Like twice, maybe.
James, you don't got that many exes.
Maybe one. I have 3 exes. Well, 3 people I consider exes.
And that one time that you quote unquote got under someone was enough for you to just completely stop having any type of feeling for them? No, because if you tell me that, you're freaking lying.
Well, for one person, for my first ex, the first person I ever consider an ex, it worked. Now, the other 2...
But your average, so I'm gonna give you that one. That's still 2 out of 3.
But it worked. Don't it work?
1/3 of the time. Nothing is foolproof.
Sis, it worked.
I don't think it works. I feel like, because if you get under someone and you guys know what we're talking about, I feel like you're taking all your emotions that you have for that one person and literally just like putting them onto somebody else. You're not facing anything, and then you harbor a lot of those emotions, and yeah, that makes absolutely no sense to me.
Well,
So you just gonna stare at me?
no, because I mean, I feel like honestly, I do feel like it really depends on the situation. It depends on the persons that's involved. Like, it was easier for me to do it the first time only because we wasn't in a relationship that long. Like,
oh well, then there you go.
maybe like
I feel
like 3-4 months. If
yeah, I feel like I should have rephrased the question then, because I think it definitely does have to do with time. I feel like in a long-term situation, it's not that easy.
Not at all.
Okay. Are you ready to go to the next one?
Yes.
Okay. Why are you saying it like that? Does my hair look okay? I feel like crying. Alright, we're about to get back on.
All right.
Oh my god, is this Lean on Me?
There was Lean on
Is
Me.
this-
That's probably the greatest song ever.
Yeah, I do really like that song. Okay, guys, so we're back. This is Danae on 91.7 FM WCUR The Curve, the Danae Show, and this is my last show of the semester. So, if you guys are just now tuning in, I'm doing a little battle of the sexes type of thing with my mentee James. We're talking about some men versus women, who does what more, who does what worse, and so on. So if you guys would like to call in and join the conversation, you guys can call 610-436-2478.
Definitely females.
Oh my god, I'm about to
But
throw
listen,
my
just
freaking
listen,
headphones.
listen.
What?
I feel like females are more sensitive because they're okay with expressing their feelings. They're okay with being vulnerable. They're okay with, like, basically wearing their feelings on their sleeve. Like, whereas for guys, it's just like, you know, we're told to be tough, not to show your feelings, like, stuff like that. So I definitely feel like it's easier for a woman to get, like, upset or mad or become angry or something like that than it is for a man.
Well, I'm going to tell you again that I think
That
you're wrong.
Exactly.
Because I think that men are very sensitive. Just because you can't,
Right.
just because because my thing is, just because you feel like you can't express your emotions doesn't mean that you don't have them. I feel like men are very, very sensitive. You could say the littlest thing and a man will get upset. I feel like just like from my past experiences with relationships or even seeing relationships, like, men are very sensitive, and I feel like they take a lot of things that are very... Are you listening to me?
I am listening
I
to
feel like
Just a side note, my cousins and them are so, like, agreeing with you right now.
Yes, because, and tell them they can call in if they'd like.
I just told them.
I definitely think that men are more sensitive, because if you could say the smallest thing to a man and they're upset, it doesn't even have to be that big. I'm not saying it's not for a woman too, but y'all take stuff to, like, the extreme. Y'all
But sometimes y'all say some stuff that's real reckless and that can really hurt somebody. Just saying.
I mean, yes, we do. I'm not gonna say I don't, because I have been quoted saying things like, "I hope you have a great life, never talk to me again," and so on.
When it comes to, like, saying more harsh stuff, it's definitely females.
Okay, I was about to say, so we agree on that one.
Yeah, definitely females, because y'all quit with the comebacks, and, you know.
And then we'd be salty.
Right.
You'd be like, it's like, I cannot tell you how many times I've said, all right, I'll talk to you later, bye. And he was like, "Ard."
Exactly. Like, what are we supposed to say to that? Like, all right.
You're supposed to be like, you know what, I'm gonna call you, I'm gonna make it better, like, da-da-da-da. But guys get tired of that, like, after a while. You can only really make that. But I do feel like females say, like, more harsh things. I feel like it just be in the back of our heads, and then, but I feel like we also don't mean it. Like, I feel like when guys say harsh stuff, they more so mean it than when a female does. Like, I could say, like, F you, I'm never going to talk to you again, da-da-da. I can't tell you how many times I've said, like, F him, like, I'm done with him completely, and, like, went right back.
Yeah.
Do you think men are the same way?
I feel like...
Or, well, I would like to know, because...
I feel like, well, in my case, like, if I say F you, I'm done with you, 9 times out of 10, well, yeah, 9 times out of 10, I'm joking. I don't really mean it. But then it's just like, at a certain point, if I find myself keep saying F you, I'm done, then I'm really done at one point. It just, like, you know. But I feel like females, y'all say stuff to be petty. And that's another issue. Like,
what's
why
the
are you trying
craziest
to be
thing you've heard from, like, a female? Like, the pettiest thing?
I can't even say that. I'm not even going to give that child the time of day right now. But
oh, good for you.
honestly,
What's the pettiest thing
my last thing, well, my last relationship, she said something to me so petty, and I was just like,
And then
all
she
right.
was probably like, sorry.
Yeah, I mean like a week later, but it's alright. She came and put on a house with a plate of food, so.
I think for me, I'm like again, like I said, have a great life. I'll never talk to you again. Please delete my number. Please block me because I'm not going to talk to you ever again type of girl. But I feel like most females are. And then in the conversation and you just be real salty. Like, dang, he really didn't try to fight for me. But that's just the
But I
way
mean,
that.
at one point, like, it's just like, all right, well, if you gonna keep saying the stuff that you want to say, like, nonsense, y'all do repeat the same stuff, and it's just like after the third or fourth time, it's just like, all right.
The third or fourth? Oh my God, you give minimal chances. I'm glad you're not my boyfriend.
Nope. I would say guys, definitely, because like from my experiences, I think, I take like somebody like a guy like liking your picture or something. I take that personal.
Really? Even just to like?
I take that so personal.
I think that's so cute though when like
I
talk to not another guy. I'm like when a guy that I talk to or date whatever. If somebody comments something crazy under my picture and you respond, I'd be like, okay.
Right, like, but that's different though. Like, I feel like if it's like, all right, so just say if I'm talking to somebody and like I'm on your Instagram, and I see the same person always liking your picture, I have an issue with that.
But why? What power does a like have that makes you feel uncomfortable with
because
that?
why are you liking my girl's picture?
Because he follows her on Instagram.
Okay, well, unfollow her.
So have you ever went as far as to block somebody out?
Oh yes.
You're very
I'm
petty.
quick to block people from everything. I'm one of the type of people that be like, all right, give me your phone, and this person, you can't text this person, you can't talk to this person. Oh, who's this? This number not saved? All right, this number getting blocked too.
Yeah.
You're getting blocked on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, LinkedIn, whatever.
Yeah.
There will be no type of communication with her at all.
I definitely do think guys get more jealous.
Yeah.
And I think it has to do with the double standard of what a man can do and what a woman can do.
Yeah.
Like, for example, like, if a guy cheats on his girlfriend, right? He's expected to forgive her. I mean, she's expected to forgive him.
Right. Okay.
Quote unquote. I'm not gonna say that's how it always goes, but I'm just gonna say typically people, the woman is expected to forgive the man. Not saying that she does or doesn't, but that's what's typically expected. I feel like on the other hand, if a woman was to cheat on a man, that's the last straw.
That is it. Like if you was, no.
So you could cheat. So you could cheat on a girl, right? But being you, no. But you can cheat. No, because I need to understand. So you can cheat on a girl, right? Say sorry, baby, I love you. I'll never do it again, right? And really never do it again. But then 2 weeks later, she's like, you know what? He cheated on me, so I'm gonna go mess with this guy.
But then that's being petty. Like, why you gotta take it there? Why?
You was petty in the first place for cheating on her.
I was sorry, and it wasn't gonna happen again, and it didn't happen again. So why you gotta be petty and go do that back? Why?
So why can't you forgive her just like she forgave you?
Well, don't worry about that because she did it just to get back at me.
All right, but say she didn't. Say it just happened. Say she didn't do it to get back at you. Say she just cheated on you because it was like, you know what?
Well, then that would be the end of it. I'm sorry.
But why? Why? Because why do you expect... Would you expect a woman to forgive you if you cheated on her?
Not necessarily.
But if she did, you wouldn't find the same way to forgive her? That she found a way to forgive you?
No.
Why?
Because I'm me. Say no.
I
just feel like if you like went out and you decided like you wanted to cheat on me, then all right, you made a decision. So that's the bed that you decided to lay in. So just go ahead and sleep there.
But you also made your bed too. So why didn't you just sleep there and was like, you know what? I'm seeking other options.
All right. So let's just say, if I didn't cheat first at all and you cheated on me first, I would be done. Now, if I cheated first and then like you went out and cheated, I feel like I wouldn't necessarily cut you off, but I feel like we wouldn't be what we were before you cheated.
Yeah. And we should probably get back to the topic, but I definitely
Wait, my friends want to know what's the call-in number again.
610-436-2478.
Okay.
Oh, so I definitely do think men are more jealous than women.
Definitely.
I guess I kind of answered that already, but I definitely think that. I don't know, like y'all just that just goes back to the sensitivity piece. Like y'all are so sensitive. Like every little thing hurt y'all. Like you could text or a guy could text a girl and be like, "You look gorgeous today." Da 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 da. Whatever. Very innocent, very friendly. He don't want to talk to her. Nothing. You just look pretty. A girl texts a man, "You look sexy." Like it's curtains. It's curtains. I know for a fact. I think that's absolutely ridiculous because y'all pride and y'all ego is just like so crazy.
It is. Only females.
Do you think females do men like twatch and stuff like that typically?
I mean, I know I do.
Or like Insta stalk?
I do. It's even gotten to a point where I follow somebody from my friend's page that's not even mine. Just because the person blocked me and I want to know what you're doing. Like,
why not just ask them what they're doing?
Because I just can't. I can't text that person like, "Oh, what you doing?"
Yeah.
It's layers of complicatedness to it.
Yeah, I would definitely say that women are the FBI. James
are.
would know.
You are.
I'm not even going to get into everything, but I find out everything about everything. It don't even have to, like, do it. Nothing that necessarily got to do with me. Like, everything about everybody. I really can't even get into all that on the air right now because I would give myself up. But I call myself a super sleuth because I am, and I just find out everything and I know everything. I go through likes, I go through favorites, I go through every single thing.
I can't give all our secrets away, but I mean.
Oh no, please do. I need to know something, honey. No. I need to know something. I mean, I already know what's going on with her. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Okay.
Females.
Oh yeah, I definitely do think females work a lot harder.
Only because I know, like, between my sister and my cousins and my mom and them, like, it's work,
mm-hmm.
and they won't stop until it gets done.
Yeah.
So definitely females.
I would say that it's females that work harder too.
Yeah.
Because, and I was talking, it's funny that, like, we're talking about this today because yesterday we was in class and we was talking about genders, and it's, studies prove that, you know, I know y'all don't really know, like, a lot of y'all don't really know me like that, but I am, like, whatever you bring to me, I can tell you that there's a study to prove whether you're right or whether you're wrong. Because, like my best friend says, I always need to be right, and I always have to have the last word.
You do.
And a lot of people also tell me that, but she's just right here, so I figured I would talk about her. I see her nodding her head. But I definitely would say that women do work harder. And like I was saying, there's a study that proves that the happiest reported person is a man. The most unhappy person is a married woman.
Oh,
so
yeah.
and that's because, you know, women are, you know, because of quote unquote gender roles, women are supposed to do all these things. They're supposed to take care of their husband, the kids, the house. Then they still have to go to work and da 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 da. The mom's job never ends. Whereas the man typically expects the mom to handle it, and then that's really all they got to worry about, that and going to sleep. And I know my mom, like, and I love my dad so much. This is absolutely no shade, but and no shade at all. I freaking love my dad. He's the best dad ever. But I know if, like, something is to go down and I need, like, somebody to, like, come get me, like, now, like, I'm calling my mom. Because it's not like, I know my dad would come get me if I needed him to, but I know my mom would, like, my dad, I feel like he's more of a, like, oh yeah, like, I'll be there, like, whatever.
See,
my mom jumped in the car, like, immediately, like, and, like, I don't know, I just feel like if I have, like, an issue or anything, and I was talking to my mom about this not too long ago, and my grandma, like, you expect. Oh, my mom just texted me, her eyes in a kissy face. Hey, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
But I feel like, what was I saying? Oh, I was talking to my mom and my grandmom about this before. Like, in I guess, like, for me personally, I thought that after me and my brother left the house, that my mom's job would be a lot easier.
Right.
I figured, oh, yeah, like, she don't got no kids to look after. She don't got to, like, cook for 4 people no more. Like, da-da-da-da-da. But this lady decides to get a dog, first off, that wakes her up at, like, 6:30 in the morning every day. And also, you know, like, I get sick. Like, she's coming up here. My car was broke for a month. She was driving me back and forth to my internship interview, like, coming up here, da-da-da-da. Like, my brother was sick. And my brother is, like, if you guys see him, he's, like, very, like, manly, I guess. I mean, I guess, obviously. He's, like, a football player, like, typical, like, football player. And the other week he was sick, and you know, there was a you know, the Minute Clinics, you know, the Minute Clinics. Yeah. There's one like right up the street from Temple that he could have went to. Instead, he comes up to Abington so my mom can take him to the thing, to the Minute Clinic, and I'm pretty sure she had work that day. So because my mom, and I'm just gonna shout her out because she's so awesome and amazing, and I'm gonna tell y'all everything she do because she do a lot. She's a bomb mom. She's a bomb wife. She makes cards. She's a business ner, an author. She really everything. So shout out to you, Ms. But I say all that to say I do think that women work harder.
Yeah.
Because I just don't know how she like fits everything, and I don't know how her days end. Like they don't end. Like if I call my mom at like. And that's the thing, too, because I, like, really depend a lot on my mom. So I'll, like, call her, like, a million, trillion, zillion times. Mm-hmm. And I expect her to answer. But, like, if my dad, like, if I call my dad and he don't answer, I'll probably call him, like, 2 more times. And then that's it. But my mom, like, she'll tell you, I call her, like, 15 times, 20 times back to back. Like, why isn't she answering? I am in a crisis. But, yeah, I just went off on a tangent. She just sent me crying emojis. I hope that made you feel good, Mom.
General?
I can't wait to answer this one.
We already know what you're going to say.
I think I made that very obvious, yeah.
I feel like, unfortunately, we got to take this L, but I feel like guys gossip more.
Y'all do.
I honestly can tell you we do. And
that was very surprising to me because I never thought about it before recently, but y'all do gossip so much.
And you don't even realize it.
About stuff that even don't have anything to do with y'all. It don't even got to do with somebody you trying to mess with or nothing like that. Like, y'all just talk. Like, I definitely feel like guys pillow talk more. I definitely feel that way. I can't tell you how much tea I've heard from a man that a woman I would have, like...
Yeah.
Like, and then y'all be hyped, too. Like, it's as soon as you find out something, like, yo...
That's me. That is me all the time. As soon as I find something out, I will tell anybody that's listening at that point. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, I'll be like, yo, did you see such and such? Mm-hmm. Did you see this happen? This person did this. These two people talk. Like, mind you, don't even like the people, but still talking about it. Physically men, emotionally females.
You're wrong.
Okay.
You are so wrong.
Okay.
A man could not. If a man was to ever get his freaking period, y'all would die. Y'all would crumble up and die. I cannot see, like, y'all, like.
Wow, that was deep.
Like, it just is what it is. If a man was to ever get his period and that first cramp, y'all would, I can't say what I want to say, y'all would act like it was the end of the world, like, and if you had to push out a child, like, no, y'all, no. I don't think that men handle pain better. I think that the woman, the female body is capable of a lot more than men.
Right, because
our bodies
you give
are
birth
literally
to a baby and you have, you know, Mother Nature visit you once a month. Females.
Yeah, hands down.
Don't ask me about anniversaries. Don't ask me about the first day we met. Don't ask me about the first date. I remember your birthday and where you live and your phone number, and that's it. And
I think it's important that you say that, too. I definitely agree that it's females, but I think it's that too, because I feel like a lot of times women will take it as like ignorance or that you just don't care, but I feel like our brains are just wired differently to think differently. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've like been like, oh hey, don't forget to text like your dad, or like it's Mother's Day, go get a card, or like make sure you go shopping for Christmas, or like she would like this, not this, you know, type of thing. I definitely do think that women definitely are more
like I feel like the small stuff, like, well, stuff I feel like it's small in our eyes, but it's big in your eyes. Like the first time we met, the first time we went on a date, like where did we go? What did I have on? Like,
I remember I asked somebody, do you remember when, not too long ago, and he was like, no. Dang, I do. But then you feel sorry, but I mean, I think it's important that you say that it's not like anything personal, because we talked about that in my class too. It's not personal. It's just like
it's not personal at all. It's just.
I really whatever. I really hope you say something valuable. I want to know, what's one secret about men that women wouldn't know?
We may not act like we don't care, but we do care.
You may not act like you don't?
Okay. Yeah, we may act like we don't care, but we do.
Okay.
Like, I may act like a jerk and like...
But why? What's the point?
I don't know. Look.
It just is what it is.
It is what it is. And, yeah. But, I mean, like, I may be like, alright, get out of my face. So I'm not, like, I don't say get out of my face, but... Like, I can do, like, if you text me a paragraph and I text you back a one-word response.
Did you read the whole paragraph?
Probably, most likely not.
So then how are you proving that you actually care?
But I care, like, like, I will tell you, I care about somebody so much, it's not even funny. And I don't act like I, like, care about the person, but I do.
But what's the point of acting like you don't care if you do?
Oh, well, that's just a personal thing of mine. It's like, I'd rather...
But I feel like a lot of guys are that way, so... I feel like a lot of... Because I feel like that's something that I've heard, like, as a consensus for men. Every time I ask a guy that question, like, yo, be upfront with me, what's one thing about men that women wouldn't know? And they all, without a doubt, every single time say that we care a lot more than we say we do.
We do. I believe that. That's a fact. We really do. I don't know why it's difficult for us to... I don't want to say it's difficult. I'll say, I don't know why we choose not to show you that we don't care to begin with. I feel like something has to happen or something has to be said for us to actually be like, all right, look, I'm going to do this to show you that I really do care. And I don't know why it's like that, but it is.
I'm trying to
You got to study for that?
No, I don't. Not this time. Not this time, but I'm definitely going to look it up when I leave.
Of course.
Like I said, if y'all was straightforward...
But why does everything have to be a big deal?
Because y'all don't be listening to us half the time.
Alright, but you may think that we're not listening, but we really are listening. Me and you had this conversation every day. You always ask me, are you listening to me? Yes, I'm listening.
Because, so James will do, when I'm talking to James about my life, he'll be looking at his phone, texting, and I'm like, pay attention to me, like, what are you talking about? But if I was to text while you was telling me a crisis, you would be like, put your phone down.
I wouldn't say put your phone down. I would say something else. You know.
You would say something smart, like
I'm off it.
Yeah. Yes, you would. I feel like that's a consensus. Like, but that just goes back to the double standard.
But I'm listening. I'll be listening, and I can repeat everything you said.
Half the time.
All the time.
I don't know. Y'all men are interesting. I feel like I have like it because I grew up with all boy cousins on my mom's side. I feel like I have a pretty good understanding generally of y'all.
And I grew up like I have a twin sister. I have an older sister. Majority of my cousins are females.
Yeah.
So it's just say that females are smarter.
Okay, yes, we are a lot smarter than y'all.
I don't think a lot smarter.
No, we are a lot smarter.
No, not a lot, but I'm just going to take that.
Are. Like, half the time, I don't even know what y'all be talking about. I be talking to people, and I'm like, are you kidding? Like,
but then I feel that way about females, too.
How?
Because sometimes y'all just don't be saying... Y'all be saying a whole bunch of stuff to say nothing. Or say a whole bunch of stuff to say one thing.
Hey, y'all be saying nothing to say a whole bunch of stuff.
This argument can continue off air. I would say for guys to be upfront and honest.
And for girls too.
And for girls, I would say be less complicated.
So we just had this really long show, and that's what you end with.
Be less complicated. Be more understanding for both sides. I feel like both sides have to be more understanding. And if you're going to get in a relationship with somebody, set your boundaries early. Set your, like, quote unquote rules. If you see somebody that you used to mess with and like they're low key doing better than you, it hurts.
That's why I tried to tell my friend. But I think it's that like that on both sides. Like
yeah, it's on both sides. Like, but I feel like it hurts more for a male to see his ex-girlfriend or ex-person
y'all
doing better.
ego and y'all pride.
Definitely. Like if I break up with you, you're supposed to be.
You're supposed to be
life, okay?
single for the rest of your life.
You're supposed to be single. You're supposed to be living your
Waiting
worst
for you to
life.
come back.
I'm supposed to be out here living the best life possible. Meanwhile, you're in the corner somewhere.
I don't want to let go. This is like my last show. This is my last show of the semester, like I said. But, okay, well, I guess I have to wrap up now because it's after 8, and I keep trying to run on, but I can't. So, I just want to thank you guys so much for listening to my show this semester. I really appreciate it. I've been doing radio for 2.5 years now, maybe.
Right.
And I just feel so excited.
I just want to say to Danae, thanks for you, opening up your arms to me as your mentee. This radio thing is so new. And it's really just open up my mind to so many things. You're such a positive person. You bring good energy every time I see you.
I got this on camera.
Oh my God. You give really good advice. You're just an awesome person. And I wish you the greatest success in life. I really do. That is the nicest thing I've ever said to anybody.
Oh my God. No, but y'all, like I said, y'all don't really know me, but I'm very extra. And James wow, I really have tears welling up in my eyes, so I really need to get off the air. But I just want to thank you guys so much for listening to me. For the people who have been listening to me since the beginning, I really appreciate it. I really thank you. And I'll be back next semester. I'll be updating my social media and stuff. My Twitter and my Instagram is DUHHNAY_. And I want to start a podcast. I have a YouTube channel, Danae Reed. And yeah, so I'll be back next semester. Thanks again so much for listening. And I really appreciate and love y'all. Peace out. Oh, I guess I should say this is Danae on the Danae Show. Danae on the Danae Show at 91.7 FM WCUR The Curve. See y'all next semester.
That was the next thing I've ever said to anybody in my whole entire fucking life.
That was so nice.